Skate has returned. The franchise makes a comeback 15 years after Skate 3. Skate is a free-to-play skateboarding sandbox game, currently in early access. But is it a smooth ride, or will it wipe out before it gets going? Welcome to gaming. This is my full review of Skate. What works, what doesn't, and whether it'll be worth it to take the time to drop in to San Van. If you enjoyed the old Skate games, stick around because there's plenty to get into. The Flick It trick system is back and it's improved. For many fans, this is like the heart of the franchise and will feel like slipping on an old comfy pair of sweatpants. Physics are generally solid. The landings, grinds and transitions feel more responsive than earlier playtests. The game handles the small details of pushing, speed and balance. This matters because it's these nuances that made the original Skate games special. San Vansterdam is an attractive city, plenty of spots around every corner for you to get up to no good. The open environment encourages you to explore. The multiplayer and social features are strong. You can have up to 150 players per server. There's cross-play and cross-progression. It's great for a session with friends and for shared experiences. The game also lets you drop in ramps and rails into the world, so this lets you leave your mark. This will give creative types something extra to play with. Clean and modern graphics, the visuals are smoother and more polished than earlier previews. Lighting and textures are pretty good for an early access game. I think the game looks pretty good, although the character models are a little bit funky looking. The customization options are decent. You've got outfits, boards, gear, and cosmetic brands. Some licensed items are in there as well. This could be cool for some of you as you can keep your look fresh, but also it could be a needless distraction to others. So there is a lack of classic features from the franchise. Gone, at least for now, are modes like the Hall of Meat, which was something I was really looking forward to being back in the game. It's not there. There is kind of a replacement for it, but to me it's not as good. It's the stunts mode, but yeah, do miss that Hall of Meat. There's no story mode, so to speak, of either, and this has left fans very disappointed. The mission variety is limited. Some of the challenges do start to feel repetitive. As we are in early access, there are some areas of the game that do lean more heavily on the multiplayer and live event side, rather than any sort of single-player offline content. Because the game is always online, server stability is a concern. On launch day, players reported crashes, login queues, connectivity problems were also noted. I personally had to wait in a queue for a few minutes before being able to play the game, which can be frustrating. When you get home from work and you feel like just hopping on and playing a game, having to then actually queue to get into the game really isn't what you want. There are reports of Steam Deck incompatibility and a lack of keyboard and mouse support, apparently, which can be frustrating if that's the style that you want to play. So going back to the look of the models, some fans have criticised the look of the character models, saying that they're a little bit too clean and stylized, that leans away from the more gritty and raw aesthetic of older Skate games. Some people are saying the world is sanitized, a Fortnite style on wheels, let's say. We also will see microtransactions and monetization. While cosmetics are optional and there is no pay to win, the free-to-play verse design with virtual currency, which is called the San Van Bucks, and the premium cosmetic packs means we could see some things appear in store with hefty prices. This is EA after all. If you loved Skate 1, 2 or 3, especially the feel and the freedom of those games, then you will find a lot to like in Skate. It does capture some of that old magic. If you're someone who's looking for a full single player mode with a strong narrative, or the classic modes like myself who loved the Hall of Meat mode, then right now you're going to be feeling a little bit disappointed. But for casual skateboarders and casual gamers alike, the multiplayer and open world might offer excellent value considering it's a free game. There have been complaints that the game is quite unrealistic. You can free fall off the top of high structures, very similar to how you can free fall in games like Fortnite, and then magic your board out of thin air and continue skating. And yes, you can look at that and say it's unrealistic, which it is, but I kind of look at it more like an arcade style skate game, and I don't really have any problem with that. As long as the game's fun, then I don't see an issue. So right now, I would say that the pros do outweigh the cons if you go into this game with your expectations set. Early access obviously means that there's going to be some rough edges and missing features, but the core game is a solid experience. If you have friends that loved the old skate games and would love to drop in and play this, then you will get an enjoyable experience skating with others. But if you're expecting the full package old style skate game, then unfortunately I think you're gonna have to wait to see what updates are brought. So for me, it's a promising return to the franchise from Skate. Doesn't hit everything that you might want from the franchise, but what they've put out so far works pretty well, especially the movement and tricks and the social open world vibe. If you keep in your head that it is early access and the game will evolve over time, then you're going to enjoy your experience, I believe. So I'm going in with an early score of 7 out of 10, a promising return to the franchise. If you've liked my review of Skate, then please do hit that like button, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. It helps me know that you guys like reviews like this and I can do more reviews of sport games on the channel. So let me know in the comments, what are you most excited for in Skate? What are you hoping that they will bring into the new game or that they will change with future updates? Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in San Vansterdam. Go and watch this video next.